This is brought to you by frostbitesystems.com. Today's episode we are going to show you how to install Sabayon 5.1 GNOME Edition. And you're going to insert your CD into the CD drive, reboot your computer, and you'll see this screen here come up. And we want to start Sabayon 5.1. So we'll leave it on that and we'll hit enter. It's going to load in the Linux kernel to run the live CD. Alright, and after a couple minutes you'll see the Sabayon desktop appear. At this point you can run it as a live CD if you want. You don't actually have to install it on your hard drive. You can, run around, go check stuff out, this and that. But today we want to install it. So we come over to the install on disk icon, double click on that. And the Sabayon installer appears. Language, we'll use English. Click on forward. Select the appropriate keyboard. Click forward again. This is pretty neat. We want to install Sabayon Linux. You can choose to do a fresh install, but if you have a need to fix an existing Sabayon Linux installation, you can click on this. But we just want to install Sabayon, so we click forward. And I want the GNOME desktop. You can choose between the GNOME desktop, XBMC, or Fluxbox, which is basically an empty desktop. We want to do GNOME today, so we'll click on forward. GNOME desktop pretty much gives you everything you need. I leave these all checked, that way it installs everything. I'll click forward again. I leave this set up by default too, so I'll leave that. We'll click on forward again. And you always want to automatically partition, so we'll click forward. And you always want to, well, I always prefer to do it this way, remove all Linux partitions on this system, which basically means it's going to remove everything and install a fresh install. Click on forward. It's just a warning that asks you again, yeah, we want to do this. Yeah, and this all looks good. It's basically a rundown on what it's going to do for you. I'll click on forward again. Yeah, you're going to want to leave all this by default. Click forward. Computer name, you can switch it if you want. We'll leave it on Sabayon for now. We got your time zones. Select your time zones. Click forward again. Now we got the user stuff here. Yeah, we'll call it Frostbite Systems. Put in your password. Infamous weak passwords. Yeah, then we come down here, click on forward. That didn't tell me I was using a weak password this time. Cool. Alright, now we just click forward and it's going to start installing Sabayon 5.1 on your computer. And there you have it, Sabayon 5.1 GNOME Edition you've just installed on your computer. Sabion's one of the heftier distros, so it took, I don't know, about 15 minutes to install on my computer. But once the screen pops up, all we gotta do is hit reboot. After you reboot your computer, you're going to come into the login screen, type in your username, hit enter, type in your password, and hit enter again. It'll ask you if you want to make English your default for your sessions, and it's like, yes, I want to make default, so I clicked on that. And there you have it, you just successfully installed Sabayon 5.1 GNOME Edition. Don't forget to check out our store at frostbitesystems.com and our blog at frostbitesystems.org. And thank you for watching.